Rise, Meg.
There is a great disturbance in the Force.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Star Wars Meg, here to give you all of the news from a galaxy far, far away, and once more to provide you with a Mandalorian Season 2 update. So Chapter 14 is dropping in just 2 days, guys. As I'm sure you are, I'm really excited to see how this season is going to play out, with the final 3 episodes being a trilogy, an action-packed one at that, which, as I pointed out in yesterday's video, the Lucasfilm executives have been calling it a roller coaster for the last 3 episodes of Season 2, and I'm sure the finale is going to make us crave Season 3 more than ever before. In today's news update, we're going to be speaking about Baby Yoda's new name, Grogu, and why Dave Filoni chose that. We're also going to be speaking about Ahsoka Tano, and finally a big leak for Chapter 13, which was last Friday, with regards to Dathomir and Darth Maul. So before I get into the news, please may I ask you to hit like down below, to subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and welcome if you are, and please hit the notification bell to be alerted each and every time I post new content. You can expect daily Star Wars news and updates from me, and without too much jibber jabber, let's get into it. So we're going to start by speaking about Dave Filoni, and this is from republicworld.com, and the article is titled "The Mandalorian Director Explains Why It Was Time to Disclose Baby Yoda Name and Origin." So in an interview with Vanity Fair, the Mandalorian Chapter 13 director Dave Filoni was asked why it was the right time to reveal the Green Kid's origin and backstory. He said that he felt if anyone would know or understand the child's history, it would be Ahsoka Tano. He stated that she has such a long history as well. The filmmaker explained that by having her relate the story, it also helps the viewer to understand what she is about. Dave Filoni mentioned that this is similar to when Obi Wan tells Luke about his father in A New Hope. Through the story about Anakin, people are getting a look at Obi Wan and his backstory too. A lot of the campfire scene, as he calls it, is shaped around that scene between Obi Wan and Luke in A New Hope. So there is a link, and there's some deep poetry relating back to early Star Wars too. Dave Filoni disclosed the story behind Grogu's name, which was a secret until now. He said that the name has been around for quite a long time. Personally, he recalled that series creator Jon Favreau told him early on in Season 1 what it would be, which made him start to think about how people could learn the name. This gave him the idea that Ahsoka Tano, who is very compassionate, would be able to connect with the child, and that without words they could probably communicate through memories and experiences. Through that connection, she learns the name and then tells Mando and the audience as well. Now, on the subject of Baby Yoda's name, Grogu, a lot of people are going to continue calling him Baby Yoda, and to be fair, I can't blame them. Everyone has their own opinion on the name Grogu. Some really love it, some really hate it, and others think it just doesn't match what he's about and what we know about him until this point in the story. But either way, that is his official canon name, and we just gotta go with it, I guess. I personally loved Chapter 13, and the name reveal was so sudden. We didn't really have any time to process it. It was kind of just thrown upon us, and I'm fine with that. I think it was a good moment to do that, and obviously we were also excited to see Ahsoka Tano in live action form. So now let's move on to our next article, and this one is a quick one. Ahsoka Tano has finally been given her own poster, and like I said, when this would happen, I'd make it my wallpaper on my phone, and you can guarantee that I've already done that. I really like this because, you know, it really does justice to the character that we've grown to love in the Clone Wars and Rebels. And I love her facial expression in this poster with the whole sepia vintage thing. She's holding the 2 white lightsabers in her hands, ready for combat, ready for battle. And I cannot fault Rosario Dawson one single bit. She aced the character of Ahsoka Tano. So let me know what you guys think of this poster down below. Also, just to point out, we see some clone trooper helmets in the background, which is a callback to the Clone Wars, of course. So that's really awesome. So now we're going to speak about this supposed leak about Darth Maul in the last episode, Chapter 13. So this is from Inverse, and they write, Mandalorian leak reveals a shocking Darth Maul connection. No one's ever really gone in the Star Wars universe, thanks to cloning, Force ghosts, flashbacks, holograms, and all manner of outer space wizardry. Dead heroes and villains have a habit of returning to the storied science fiction franchise in one way or another. The latest episode of Mando introduced Magistrate Morgan Elsbeth, into Star Wars canon. The tyrannical villain controlled and terrified the citizens of Calodon, the small town Ahsoka Tano visits on the forest planet of Corvus. A new leak reveals a major Darth Maul connection that could establish Morgan as one of Star Wars' most dangerous villains. Ahsoka returned to Morgan's fortified residence several times in a bid to obtain the location of Grand Admiral Thrawn. She eventually teamed up with Din Djarin to breach Calodon's walls and confront Morgan, but the Magistrate may have been the one to look out for all along. Maria Sandoval, the Mandalorian hairstylist, posted a photo to Instagram of Diana Lee, who was in costume as Morgan Elsbeth. In the caption, Sandoval reveals Morgan was one of the last survivors of Dathomir. The caption has been edited to remove that bit of information, seeing as Lucasfilm did not want this revealed, but a fan took a screenshot and posted it to Reddit. The fact that the caption was edited suggests that the Magistrate's background is accurate, and it was too much of a spoiler to remain public. Dathomir, of course, is famously the home planet of Darth Maul, the Sith Lord who was trained by Palpatine and went on to become a scheming villain in his own right. Of course, though, we must bear in mind it's likely that he will not show up at all in The Mandalorian, having died at the hands of Obi Wan Kenobi. However, there's another way that Morgan can carry on his legacy. In the book Star Wars Archives 1999 to 2005, George Lucas revealed that Maul was actually training a few Sith apprentices, one of which was Darth Talon, who is a Twi'lek, but the others remain a mystery. It's possible that Morgan Elsbeth could be one of the mystery students. We must bear in mind that in George Lucas's original plans for the sequels, Darth Maul was supposed to be the primary villain. So is it possible that Morgan's background was kept as vague as possible so that her Maul connection could be revealed at a later time in The Mandalorian? In my opinion, this could just be part of a backstory. I don't know if it's going to be quite significant further down the line, because I've seen a few theories that she could be linked to other aspects of the Star Wars universe, but we just have to see how this plays out. But what do you guys think? Do you think there could be a Darth Maul or Dathomirian connection to her? Evidently, she was one of the last survivors of Dathomir, according to Lucasfilm, before it was removed. So I don't know if they're going to establish some sort of Darth Maul connection later down the line in season 2 or even season 3. We just don't know which direction they're going to go in, but I think the next couple of episodes leading into the finale of season 2 will reveal more information about it. So that is all of the news I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please make sure you give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also please consider checking out my Patreon page. I'm Star Wars Meg, wishing you a phenomenal rest of the day, no matter where you dwell in the galaxy. Have a good one.